Do you love the flavor of roasted food? We're sure you do, but knowing how to roast a special holiday feast properly is an art. Be it Thanksgiving, Christmas, or a family reunion, a roasted meal never goes out of style and preference. Whether it's roasted beef, turkey, veggies, or lamb shanks, once you've cracked the code to know how to make a perfectly roasted meal, you will never think of looking back. From lavish to budget-friendly dinners, a hunk of roast beef, chicken, or turkey is simpler to cook than you may think. In fact, you can roast your dinner like a total pro by following some simple yet valuable tips. That's why we have put together some tips to help you from start to finish. So without waiting anymore, let's take a look at the video and find out what tips you can follow to roast your delicious meal properly. Buy quality meat. First of all, when it comes to a mouth-watering roast, you need to buy good quality meat. Not that you have to buy the most expensive kind, just try to choose wisely. For instance, if you want to serve tender roast turkey at your Thanksgiving dinner, get a smaller shape of whole turkey. Likewise, choose a well-rounded turkey for the juiciest meat. Season well. Whether you're roasting a full-size turkey or a whole chicken, you need to sprinkle the exterior with a moderate amount of kosher salt. Salt will help your meat draw its own juices out. As a matter of fact, the same goes for roasting your favorite veggies like butternut squash, mushrooms, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and more. Let it rest. After seasoning your meat, let it sit at room temperature for an hour to the least. Resting will help with absorbing the salt both inside and out to deliver more flavor. Use strings to tie. Do you know chefs use the truss method to roast professionally? Well, truss is usually done with a butcher's twine, which is a thick string for tying a whole bar. Basically, tying your roast compresses it into a more even shape. It ensures that the thin and narrow ends won't overcook before the thick middle part is done. Additionally, tying will help you with a nicer presentation and slice easily. Sear before roasting. Next, you have to sear your piece of meat. Searing your meat before roasting will ensure flavor without sacrificing juiciness. But high oven temperature may dry out the meat from outside. To ensure a well-caramelized crust, try to sear your roast in 1 to 3 tablespoons of oil for up to 3 minutes per side. You can use a roasting pan or a skillet to sear and then pop it in your oven. Choose aromatic herbs. After searing, you should prepare a herb rub to apply on your roast. You can pick aromatic herbs like rosemary, parsley, oregano, and mix it with garlic butter and lemon juice. It will ensure a burst of flavor and a crispy skin for your roast. Follow the right methods of roasting. Your recipes may call for cooking roasts in a moderately hot oven, but this method can lead to overcooking. Depending on your meat size and shape, you should roast at temperatures as high as 450 degrees or as low as 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Rest before carving. You should let your roast rest under a foil pan for 10 to 20 minutes before you carve and serve it. As your roast cools, it will get more juicy by taking the time to absorb flavors. Bonus tip. What's a roast without Hasselback potatoes, grilled corn, and garlic rice, right? Cook these side dishes to serve alongside your freshly roasted meat. And finally, your delicious roasted meal is ready to be served. Overall, we can say that all you need is a little focus and a step-by-step guideline to cook your tasty roast properly. Just follow these simple steps and you will be amazed at how perfect your roast turn out. That being said, we are now at the end of the video. Hope you loved it and subscribe if you did. In the comment section, let us know if you find any of these tips helpful. Stay tuned if you want more videos like this.